Hey everybody, just wanted to tell you about a new product that we just released, which is our Symposer Delete for the Jaguar Land Rover 3 and 5 liter supercharged engines. So what is a Symposer? This is a Symposer. You can see where this would mount on the back of the supercharger intake. This is from a V6. The V8 would look exactly the same in the back. It just has a little bit of extra space here. So this device is designed to pipe engine noise into the cabin. As cars have become more and more insulated, noise, vibration, and harshness has improved, a lot of people find they can't hear the engine inside the car as much as they might like to. So manufacturers have come out with a very complicated way to allow you to hear the engine inside the car at certain times. So what happens is that this valve opens up and it pipes engine noise from the supercharger into the car, basically goes through the firewall and comes out of more or less like a little trumpet. Problem with that is a lot of people find it very synthetic. It doesn't really feel like it's linear or that it's in sync with the way that the car is responding. So it just kind of opens up and suddenly you have a whole bunch of noise. A lot of people don't really like it. They want to get rid of it. They just want to hear organic engine noise. So what does our kit do? We've got a nice little machined aluminum piece here. Comes with a seal. You're going to mount that right on the back of the supercharger here. If you want to delete your Symposer, at that point you can remove that. We've threaded this with an NPT. Just simply put a bung into this hole. You probably want to Loctite that in there just so that it stays in, doesn't vibrate loose. If that's what you want to do, boom, you're good. Your Symposer is deleted. You're also going to notice that there's a little nipple on here. We've added this vacuum nipple here so that anybody who wants to have a boost reference can take off from this point. There are a couple of other spots on the back of the engine where you can theoretically tap into it, but it involves cutting into lines, splicing things in. There isn't an organic place to take it off. So we've added this here so that anyone that wants to run a boost gauge can attach one there. Anybody who wants to know exactly how much boost they're making on the dyno, who isn't running our data logger, can see that. Or if you want to run an advanced application like water methanol injection, generally speaking, you will want to know what your boost level is because you're going to use that reference to determine when to switch the water methanol on and off. So quite frequently you might run this through a Hobbs switch, which is pressure activated, and tell the methanol injection system to function at a particular boost level, calibrated that way. So that port is here as a boost takeoff point. It does come with a vacuum cap. It fits pretty snugly over the top of there. If you're not going to run that, you're going to want to put that cap on there, get this zip tied on there pretty tight because this is going to be boosted, right? You could be having upwards of 15 psi if you're running a V6 with our dual pulleys, upwards of 20 psi coming through here. If it's not on there tight, it's going to blow that off. But essentially this allows you to either blank it off or to run it as a pass-through. So you can, if you just want to have a boost reference and you don't want to delete your Symposer, install this inline, just like this, in the same location. You'll notice that we supply the kit with 2 different lengths of bolts. That's why. So if you're just going to delete everything, you're going to run the small bolts. If you're going to add this in here, you're going to need a little extra material, so we've provided 2 different sets of bolts with it, so you can run either option. But something that's very common on a lot of vehicles. Nobody's developed it for the JLR supercharged engines yet. We have these available in stock, ready to ship. So if you have any questions, drop us a line. Otherwise, jump on velocityap.com, search under Jaguar Land Rover, and you should be able to find these.